Alright, some Nile Shallows today. Welcome back to another Age of Mythology 1v1. Today, in the top corner, we have Scooby-Yoo playing as Odin, it looks like. I would have started off increasing the size of that hunt, but that's okay. He's got great hunt right here. He could have multiplied the number of hippos he had. That's okay. He's building a second ox cart for the dwarves, I guess? I don't know. What is this? Yeah, he's doing it for the dwarves. Okay. Anyways, on the other side of the map, in red, we have a Loki player known as P. Loki, number 9877. He started off kiting the hippo to his town center. That's a good move. That way he doesn't have to build a little granary out here. He's forward scouting with his scout, his berserk. So he's hoping to find his opponent, see what kind of information he can get from it. He knows where he's at. Sees him gathering the hippo. Starts building a house next to his opponent's town center so he can see when he starts building it. Alright, pretty typical start. Let's take a look at some of the relics. On the left side, we have increased wall hit points by 40%. That's kind of a bad relic. I mean, if you're going to wall, it's okay. Very defensive. Increases the range and line of sight of ranged soldiers. That's not a bad relic by 1. Gives your ranged soldiers an advantage. That's the throwing axeman for both of these Norse players. Having some longer range throwing axemen could be pretty good. On the other side, we have buildings are constructed faster by 10%. That's a good early game relic if you want to save some time. And buildings are more resistant to siege weapons by 15%. Now, that's pretty good if you're building defenses. You get to defend 15% of the damage from crush attacks. So I think this also counts for like myth units too that do crush damage, like a Cyclops or a Behemoth. I think it defend against those as well. Red starting his temple up. Blue has not started his yet. There it is. Kills a chicken with a dwarf. He's killing all the chickens. What's he doing this for? What the heck is the point of this? What? What did I just witness? This man just hates chickens? I know he's not gathering it, so all the food's just going to waste. I don't know. What's the point of this? I don't get it. It makes me sad to see food go to waste like that. Loki player has his Hersers out. You could pick up the relics if you wanted, but I don't think he's a relic man. He didn't scout for them. Or did he? He does see this one. That's a pretty good relic, too. Odin reaching age 2, and Loki's about to, and here in a few seconds, there it is. Using Forseti, he gets a cave troll. Good because it has ranged attacks. Does piercing damage even though it throws a rock? That's funny. Starts off with the Longhouse and Great Hall. Blue building a Longhouse, 2 Great Halls actually. I think this means cavalry. I forget all that you build out of a Great Hall. Yeah, he's building cavalry. Scouting with his Valkyrie. Or I mean raiding with his Valkyrie. Oh, nice. Bringing more cavalry now. He's not going to heal up his Valkyries, though. They could heal each other. He's going in deep again. Kills a villager. But at the cost of a raiding cavalry. Those units might get trapped in here. They're doing a good job of fighting back. And he kills the units. Who going in loses another raiding cavalry. Red upgrading his towers. And causes ranged buildings to deal bonus damage to cavalry. Crazy. Adds a 25% multiplier. Alright, blue stops with the cavalry and he's starting to build infantry now. He's got throwing axemen and herdmen on the way. Blue still has a lot of raiding cavalry. Blue starts killing Red's forward hunt. Or the hunt outside of his base. He's trying to starve out his opponent. Alright, Blue, you're pretty much killing your own hunt at this point. Blue coming in with another raid from the side. Red thinking, or Blue thinking he can maybe raid Red again, but Red's already got walls built up, so. I like how he split up his raids though. He's got raids on the left and raids on the right. This is good, because once he pulls with one of them, he can attack with the other. This is not a good fighting position for blue. He should pull him to the other side of the map. That's fine. He's coming in over here, trying to raid a little bit. Sees the walls are up. Look, he puts the spy god power on one of the Valkyries, so now he knows where the raids are always. Slowly moving across with his units. Berserker repairing the wall. And it looks like they made it in if he's going in. But now they're trapped. Odin uses forest fire, trying to do some damage to the villagers. It would have been better if he used it over here. These villagers aren't actually getting wood. But he manages to make it out of Red's base. He's got a good mix of units. Got a few berserkers, a few herdmen, some throwing axemen, some cavalry. This is going to be a hard army to counter. Let's see how well the units get used. It's going to come down to micro. Red building more military academies, longhouses, so you can train some units. And now they start getting built. Look at all this production he's got going on. He's going to upgrade his cavalry for some reason. He only has 2 of them. Blue coming in with a raid again. This is good. These raids, even though they're not really doing much, they're keeping Red inside of his base. Blue's already expanded to the middle of the map, so he has map control. He can take any resources he wants. Red, on the other hand, is stuck on his side, on the bottom side of the map. Red sees all this. Let's see what Red sees right now. He knows where the army is because of the spy. So he sees Blue taking over the middle of the map. Sees Blue going in for another raid. These are just normal raiding cavalry too. Blue's on his way to H3. Red is also on his way to H3 though, so both players successfully have been saving enough to make it to the next stage. That's H3 for Blue. Oh, he upgraded his Valkyries too. Oh man, the song with the percussion. Listen to that. Blue building a hill fort on front, 2 hill forts. He's keeping red inside of his base. I know I keep saying it, but this is exactly what you want to do when you have an advantage. Red sees the raid coming and stops it. We're building a hill fort here in the water. I don't think you can. It doesn't look like you can actually build it there. No, his units can't get to it. Oh, there we go. That was strange. The Blue's Raiders are revealing the map for red. Blue's just checking on the outsides of the map to see if red has expanded anywhere. But he has not. He's stuck in his base, reaching maximum population cap. Blue taking over another town center in the middle. We got a fight breaking out. Uh-oh. A good play by Blue. Red uses flaming weapons, but they're gonna burn out while they're frozen. The frost coming out from Blue keeps Red stuck here. Good play by Blue. This completely eliminates Red's flaming weapons. Blue thinking maybe he could raid, but instead going towards back to his base. Flaming weapons are gone. Blue's gonna get there just in time. Go in, go in, go in. Units come out the other side. Both players fighting under the hill forts. Red building a healing spring. But if Blue manages to take over this area, it's going to be Blue's healing spring. But I don't see that happening. It looks like Blue's front line is going down much faster than Red's. Blue being forced to back up. Wow, that boar is going to do insane damage. They all run and hide into the town center. Red's forces have dropped down significantly, but it looks like they still have enough to take on this hill fort. We'll build another Great Hall. Hill fort goes down. Red backing up. He's done a lot of damage, but he's gonna hold on to his healing spring so that he can heal his units. He could still use his throwing axemen to take out the buildings since they do hack damage. He's got heavy berserkers for that though. Red builds a forward hill fort. Look at his units, it's weird. Sometimes they'll start building it and sometimes they won't. Blue coming in again. Blue's front line goes down fast. Not gonna be able to do much with these medium axemen. They're going to go down quickly, or they're heavy throwing axemen. Going down fast, that's it. Blue's still trying to hold him off as much as he can. Red shifting focus. Blue's more of a defensive player. Maybe he can come back from this. Did I say red? I meant blue. Blue's more of the defensive player. Red using some berserkers to take out Blue's villagers over here on the left side. But he's still putting pressure in the middle. Oh, we got some, I forget what they're called. Huskarls, that's what they are. But they're going down quickly. Their Huskarls only have good pierce armor. Or not, they have good, better hack armor. That's crazy. Anyways, they're only really good against myth units. Red taking over Blue's town center in the middle. That's it, he calls it. That was it for Blue. He lost the middle fight. He lost his expansion on the side. All Red could have easily came over here and, I mean, Blue still could have built up. It's just, what's he gonna do? Try to build another army when Red already has a larger army? I mean, Blue was already down in population. He was losing houses. He had too much that he'd have to recover from. It was a good fight. But here we see blue had an advantage at the start. These were some good. This was a good counter. Red used flame weapons to try to push out of his base, and blue used counter to freeze it, so then it completely wasting his flaming weapons. Really good counter right there. Red gets his healing spring up. I can't believe Red won this fight. Blue was the one expanding and taking over the map, and I guess just wasn't able to hold off Red's army. Red built strong enough army to hold him off. Anyways, good game. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Like and subscribe. You can leave a comment, provide feedback. That'd be great. And above all else, just remember to have a good day. See you later.